and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, and if you're new, welcome, and to all my returning subscribers, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make keto meatloaf. It's gluten-free, it's really easy to make, so delicious, great for dinner, great for some leftovers, or pack it up for your kids' lunches, and I'm going to show you guys how to make this. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil, about a teaspoon of olive oil, tablespoon of olive oil. What we're going to do here is we're going to just soften up our diced onions, and I'm going to put 4 cloves of garlic. So our onions and our garlic. Alright, as you can see, it's softening up nicely there. So all we're trying to do is just to get it a little softened, mixed in together. We're going to add that to our ground beef. Alright, so to make our meatloaf, we're going to start off with 2 eggs. Okay, so for spices we have 1 tablespoon of taco mix, teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of pepper, teaspoon of salt, tablespoon of chili powder, and a tablespoon of paprika. You can use whatever kind of mixes that you guys like to make in your meatloaf. You just want to stir that on in. Everything's going to get incorporated once you start adding in the other stuff. We're going to add in 1 cup of almond flour. That's just to help pick up some of the moisture out of the ground beef. As well as half a cup of the fine Parmesan cheese. Then you're going to add in your ground beef. I have about almost 3 pounds of ground beef. So we're going to combine this. This is where you're going to get your hands dirty, so make sure your hands are nice and clean. We're going to combine these 2 ingredients. I'm going to throw in some red pepper. I have chopped up about half a cup of red pepper. Again, it's optional, it's whatever you guys like. Okay, now we're going to add in our onions and garlic. Okay, so I've got the onions and garlic here. I'm just going to add that on in now. That all cooked up nicely. To now grab our loaf pan. So this is how I'm going to shape it just to get it to our loaf size. So I just got a little loaf pan and I just lined it with some parchment paper. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it in here just to get our shape. And then you want to grab yourself a pan, and then what you're going to do is you're going to lift this out of here and place it on here. Now that we have our nice form, we're going to Flip it upside down. Try to center it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Okay, so we've got our meatloaf ready to go, but what I wanna do is I wanna put a little glaze on it so it gives that nice caramelized top. So what I'm gonna use for my top is some no sugar ketchup and some pepper and some pink Himalaya salt, and that's it. So, I don't know, about half a cup or so. 2 cracks of pepper. And some salt. Just like that. Some people like to add sugar, but I'm trying to keep the sugars down. So, just gonna stir that in together. So then you're just going to take your glaze and you're just going to brush it on top, all around all of the meatloaf. So this is gonna cook for a pretty close to an hour. I'd say 50 minutes to an hour. I preheated the oven to 350. I'm going to bump it up to about 360-ish. Right, now pop it into the oven. Alright, you guys, the meatloaf is done. Look at that. It's like perfect. Let's cut some of it up and show you guys the inside. Look at that, guys. Look. So good. I cannot wait for you guys to try this. Let me know what you thought. Please leave a comment down below. Big thumbs up helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to see future videos from me. Have yourselves all a wonderful day. Bye now.